Hello and welcome back to Simply Solo Playthroughs. Today we're going to do Wrath of Ashardalon. This is episode or adventure number 3. I do have my dungeon tiles. I do have the characters set up. But to get the most amount of room, I'm going to actually transfer all this stuff over to off camera. But I'll go on ahead and read it before I get it. So Tarek is our half orc rogue. He has 10 hit points, and he is second level because he's rejoining us. He has number of amulet protection plus what is that, +1 to AC, and a +2 magic sword to hit. He also has 2 potions of healing, a lucky charm, and a potion of recovery. Lucky charm allows him to re-roll 1 die, and then it's gone. Our cleric does not have the +2 shield yet. Is also second level, and has Staff of Elements, which is a really nice because it's a +2 bonus to attack rolls within 1 square of you, 1 tile, excuse me. And then a scroll of monster control, which is kind of really cool because the monster does not act normally. Instead, place the monster in any square within 1 tile of it. If it is adjacent to another monster, attack the monster. Nice. So that's a nice way to get rid of stuff. Hopefully you get a twofer on that one. That's usually the goal, is to hopefully get a twofer on that. We've got a fun little adventure. We're going to go off and we got to go find some gear. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this. I'm going to reset the characters over, and I'm going to set up and we'll be back. Okay, welcome back. We are set up and ready to roll. I do have to start out. We do have 2 healing surges. The order is going to be Paladin, Orc, Cleric. In that order. It only helps on the first turn, by the way. I'm going to use the card to try and keep track of. Hopefully I'll remember to use it. My problem is I often don't use it and then I get confused. All the powers are out to the side. I did leave everyone here with their immediate powers that they can use. The adventurer Roghar, still recovering from injuries he received within the dungeon beneath Firestorm Peak. Need your help. I lost my pack as I fled, Roghar explains. The gear that pack is very important to me. Let me guess, he left his extra dice behind. He asks you to venture back to the dungeon and recover his gear for him. I don't know about you, but I'm thinking that's kind of sketchy at best. I am actually going to move the dungeon tiles down here. We're going to put them here for now. And our Paladin explores. Right there. And good news, we don't have a black. We go on ahead. We do get a monster. You have got to be kidding me. Okay. So, we're going to start with great news right off the bat. We go on ahead and, what is that? Gibbering Malder. That's a Grell. There we go. We've got our Gibbering Malder. So, bad news. Monster villain phase. He's already done his best. And And the Mouther is going to go on ahead and move to be one closer. Oh, he's supposed to be here. Excuse me. Everyone on one tile to begin with. And you'll see why in just a moment. So first thing we're going to do +2 sword. Attack a monster within 2 tiles of you. Hit or miss. Okay. Okay, yeah, we will use a Lucky Strike. This will be his primary attack methodology. Attack one monster within 1 tile of you. If you hit, your attack is an even number, deal +1 damage. I also have, which is kind of nice, the Brutal Recovery. When you are in here, rolls an natural 20, slipped over the Furious Assault, which is the does +1 damage. So we're taking this guy out as long as we hit. We are using a magic sword, but it only works when it's adjacent to you. You know, we are gonna. No, we're not gonna move. We're just gonna attack within 1 tile. We're not gonna take the +2, so we have a +7 to our roll. The AC of the Mouther is 14, so we need a 7 or better. We are not off to a good start. Okay, I'm going to go on ahead and actually move. We're going to move over here. Just move a couple of spots. And the tile attacks everybody in the area. Oh, and how do you like that? Good news. We get an encounter card. You have got to be kidding me. So we pull out a Kobold Dragon Shield, which is just as bad as a Sentry. So, we have explored, we have seen the world, and we're now going to have, we'll do a blinding attack each hero within 1 tile of the active hero. Oh, good news. So everybody gets to get attacked. +8. Tarek has a 15. Misses. Good. Quinn has a 17. Miss. And Caliph, the Paladin, has a 17 also. And that hits. And our Paladin is dazed and confused. I'm not going to put it over there because I might miss it. Notice I didn't move the card. That's out. If adjacent to the hero, attack with a sword. If the kobold is in a tile with no heroes and an unexplored edge, draw a dungeon tile. And we get, of course, another monster. And it's a Grell. So the good news is the Grell is only going to move 1 forward by 1. That ends the villain phase. We go back up to our Cleric. And our Cleric is going to... What can I Cleric do? Let's see. Want to attack a monster within 1 tile of you. If you hit, choose yourself or 1 hero that gains a point back. Okay, so We don't really have to worry about that because nobody is down a hit point yet. I wish it ended a condition. So he is going, has a +6, is going to attack the Gibbering Mouther. That's the only thing that makes actual sense. Who does have 2 hit points. So, we have a +6 to hit, and we do 1 point of damage. And Staff of Elements, +2 to attack rolls, so we have a +8. Yes! Okay, that's going to go on ahead and hit. I don't believe there's any bonuses for rolling a 20. So we're going to give him one, and we'll give him an extra hit point. So that will be 1 down. Let's see, where are we at? There we go. Okay. Three, 4, 5. I feel like I'm splitting the party. And this is a bad game to split the party on. Oh, gosh. You have got to be kidding me. Gonna go with the one below it. Better. Okay. Fine. We'll go back, and we're just gonna have this go the wrong way. So it just goes up. So that way we can go on ahead and we can keep going. Oh! Grell goes to the bottom because there's already one in play. Not much better. Orc Archer. How annoying can you get? I really dislike these guys. And obviously I dislike them because I can't find one. So, the bad news. Orc Archer is going to go on ahead and shoot. And he's actually going to shoot at the Cleric. Yes, because the Cleric is closest. +6. Cleric has a 17. Yeah, that's all he has. 10 plus 6 is 16. That is a miss. I do not do this minimum 1 point a day. Oh. Oh, I don't have it up so you can see it. Okay. I do not do this minimum 1 point of damage. I'm sorry. That's silly. I don't know how that works. Excuse me. Okay. Next, we have the Cave Bear. If same hero, same tile, within 1 tile, otherwise 1 closer. So, that's going to end our Cleric's turn. We move down to Dazed Paladin. And attack 1 adjacent monster. Okay, so choose 1 monster within 1 tile of you. Place that monster adjacent to your hero. So we're going to choose within 1 tile. We get to attack with a +8. Right? Yeah, that's all he has is +8. 17, that's a 25. That's 1 point of damage. He is gone. He gets to go over there and watch. Orc Archer is gone. Because our Paladin is dazed. Alright, so the Paladin's thing will come to an end. He cannot move because he did do his attack, and that's going to be the end of his hero turn. However, because he can't move, we get a encounter card. Wandering monster. Draw a monster and place a figure on any tile with an unexplored edge. Smosher. We're getting all the 2-point monsters. So that goes over here. And we go on ahead and we're going to activate both of his monsters. The Orc is going to move closer. That's the easy one to deal with. And the Roghar, 1 closer tile to the hero, but he does not attack. So that's kind of a big difference with the Roghar. Just moves closer, does not attack, but he will be on the same tile next turn. So that puts us back to our half-orc rogue. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Attack 1 monster within 1 tile. Great. Okay. Within 2 tiles of you, hit or miss, place that on an adjacent tile. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay. So we're going to do that. We are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is within 2 tiles because this is 1 tile, 2 tiles. So 1, 2 tiles. So the good news is I'm going to be able to use a positioning shot. And it doesn't matter what happens, the bear's going to move back out, and that's going to give my other guys a little bit of leeway time. The bad news is the Dragon Shield and I really need to go for the Grell. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go for the Grell for sure. Okay, so the Grell has an armor class of 15, +7, which means I need an 8. And he does not hit with a 4, that's only a 12, which is of course less than 15. But, hit or miss, I move him to an adjacent tile. So he's not going to be able to attack me this turn. But I am going to move here and pull a tile. There we go. Okay. That ends my... Oh, we get to draw a monster. And a human cultist. Oh, so much fun. Okay, so the human cultist is going to definitely be able to attack, and he has a poison attack, so that's not fun at all. I'm getting to a point where I really need to work on getting these monsters eliminated, because they're going to start causing me some problems. Huh, great. You can't see it, but I have light tape around the edge, and one of them just died. Or something. It just decided to turn back on. Great, okay. I'm going to have to deal with some of these monsters, which even means if I have to take an encounter card, which I don't like doing, I'm going to have to deal with some of these monsters. But the problem is, they're way spread out. Okay. Dragon Shield's going to come up. If Kobold is adjacent to the hero, if Kobold's within one, no, okay, moves one tile closer. So that's good news. He's only going to move a tile closer. The Grell is also going to move a tile closer, and so is the human cultist. But is within one tile of the hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a poison dagger. So that's the difference between that and a Dragon Shield. So that's kind of nice. I can keep running from that guy for a while. We're going to go on ahead and have him attack. He gets a +6. I have a 17. A 15 plus 2 is a 17. He has +6, so he needs an 11 or greater. He rolls a 1. Which probably means he should trip and poison himself. Or better yet, trips and poisons the Dragon Shield. But we're not going to do that. So that is just a flat out miss. Okay, that ends the villain phase for our half-orc hero. We move to the Cleric. Choose a villain within one tile. Each ally that is adjacent to a monster can make a at-will attack. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. We're going to use this because we'll have an Orc Smasher. Oh, Orc Smasher. How'd I do that? Okay. So our Cleric is going to do a couple of things here. Unfortunately, he is not adjacent. So he will use Sacred Flame. Attack a monster within one tile. If you guys attack, one of these guys can get a hit point back, but nobody's down a hit point yet. Which actually scares me to no end. And then I can cause fear. Choose a tile within one tile of you. Each ally on that tile adjacent to a monster can make an at-will attack with a +2 bonus to the attack roll. After the attack, each monster remaining on it moves 2 tiles away from you. So, he's going to use that on the human cultist. That's his daily power is gone. I get to go on ahead and do an attack. Fortunately, and I am going to attack the human cultist, not the Dragon Shield, and you'll see why in just a moment. He has a 14. That is an easy hit. The cultist is dead. Oh, we forgot to get... So we have 3 so far. 1, 2, 3. I have no clue what anything is. And we just have 400 gold. And I did have 300 left over from the last time. So that gives me 600 gold. Okay. Sacred Flame. For our Cleric. He is going to hit a monster within 1 tile. Problem is, no matter what, it's only 1 point, and they're going to get overrun really, really quick. Okay, we're going to go for the bear. That seems to be the safest thing to do. And the bear is going to +6. Where'd the cave bear go? Oh, there he is. Oh, it's my monster too. How did you like that? Has a 14. 8 or better. Plus I have the element, so I need a 6 or better. Really? 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 Okay. I don't even know what to say. Come on. A 2? A 2? Okay, so that is clearly a miss. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's his speed. And that's going to be it. God, I hate breaking the party. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's all I can do is 5. That does mean we get an encounter card. Oh, draw 5 Duergar Outpost. Draw 5 monsters. Any monster that is not a devil, shuffle the remaining cards and then. So put them on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 1, 2. That is not good. And I just place on the bottom. Okay. So we know that we have 2 Duergars coming up. And this is bad news. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, good news. The vault's coming up. It can come up next turn. Well, next opening. Okay, I do need... Oh, and I do have the monsters pre-selected. I don't know what they are. As well as the gear. That's why those guys are sitting there. Those are my 2 guards of the gear. Okay. Cave Bear is going to go and attack our Paladin. Good job, you ran away there. Great job. Okay, or should do that. Great job. Okay, so our bear is going to attack our Paladin. He has a +8 because he is doing a running leap strike, and it will daze my Paladin. So +8. Paladin has a 17. 18. There's 2 points down for our Paladin. And we're back to being dazed. Congratulations, because it's your turn next. Okay. We go on ahead. We already did the encounter card. that goes off to the side. We're not going to have to worry about that. That ends the villain phase. To the Paladin. Our poor Paladin. Okay. Attack 1 or 2 adjacent monsters. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to attack 2 adjacent monsters. We have a +9 to attack. We do 3 damage. So we're going to kill both of them. Since this doesn't have a big boss villain at the end, there's 2 minor, they're just regular monsters. This is actually really safe to use. Normally I wait till the end and use it then. But we're going to go ahead and use Arching Smite. So we have a +9. We are going to attack the Cave Bear and the Roghar. So, we need our die. We have a +9. Unfortunately, there are no other pluses. Roghar has 16. That is a roll of 14. That's an easy hit. Roghar is out. Four plus 9 is a 13, and the bear is still with us, and I am still dazed. But I do 1 point of damage to the bear, so that is a good thing. See, that makes sense. The arrow thing does not make sense. I'm sorry. So this gets turned over. So I know that I already used it. Cleric's cards go back. And then we go on ahead, and I can't move, so I cannot explore. So we get an encounter card. And then it will be Orc Smasher turn. Spotted. Draw 5 monsters. Discard any monster that is not a sentry. Really? Place the bottom tile next to an unexplored edge to the active hero. Draw a monster card. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. We have 2 sentries right off the bat. Good news. Legion Devil goes to the bottom. We'll take that. Draw 5 monster cards. Discard any monster that is not a sentry. Shuffle the remaining cards and put them in the top of the deck. Okay. Place the bottom tile from the dungeon stack next to an unexplored edge closest to the active hero. And draw a monster card and place it on the... Oh, you're kidding me. So, we're going to end up with a bunch of stuff going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's too far. So, good news. Number 1. Bad news. Roghar. No, that's the Roghar boss. Okay. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I just saw him. Okay. Oh. This also means that Roghar is going to activate. So which means we take the next dungeon tile and we get another monster, which is of course a Roghar. This is the one time I don't toss them to the bottom like the rules suggest, because it kind of, I don't know, doesn't make sense. So there's our third Roghar. And what does that Roghar do? We open a vault. But the bad news is we still have an open space. These guys will not activate till we go on to their tile. So, on the positive side, the Orc Smasher now gets a turn. The Orc Smasher would logically, I think, go after the Cleric, because the Cleric just ran past him. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yep. That's a hit. And that should be for 2 points of damage. Okay. Next. Oh man, that's gonna open up no matter what I do. I don't have any way of stopping that. Oh, Day's condition is gone. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's see what we got. Yes. Oh, I love this. Okay, positioning shot. Hit him. Oh, I could have hit. Oh, okay. Actually, it would have been worse for hit the rogue. So the rogue was very self-sufficient. Okay, so we have hit or miss. Place that monster on your tile square or any adjacent tile. So I am going to go on ahead and shoot at this point. We got a 7. Good news, if I hit, he's going to take damage. I need a 7 or better. You have got to be kidding me. A 3. A 3. So that is actually missed. But the good news is I get to place him within 1 tile. And I'm going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do gather an encounter card for my exploration phase. Draw 5 monsters. Discard any monster that is not an orc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 3 go to the bottom. We got an Orc Smasher and an Orc Archer on top. Oh. I don't know which is which. I hope I don't. Okay. Okay. So, Kobold Dragon Shield moves 1 tile closer, 1 tile closer. That's why I moved him 2 tiles. So, our Paladin. Okay, rogues go back. Cleric, 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 cleric. Oh. 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 Oh, nice. Okay, we are going to oh, Cleric. Okay. So the Cleric is going to, at this point, right? Yeah, that was the Rogue. Cleric is going to go on ahead and um, do something. Okay. Adjacent monster. If your hero, choose what hero on the tile. The hero gains +2 to AC until you use the power again. That's always a good thing. Or I can regain a hit point. I'm actually going to go on ahead and hit him and get the 2 AC bonus for myself. So the good news is he now has the shield. +6. Orc Smasher has a 15. 24. Orc Smasher takes 1 point of damage. So that's good news. Bad news, Cape Bear moves. Oh, I'm sorry. No, not yet. I'm going to back up. That makes sense for right now, at least. To back up. I'm going to get everybody on the same square. I do get an encounter card. You take a -4 penalty to disable traps. So good news. Don't really have to worry about that at this point. That ends my exploration phase. Move 1 closer. And it becomes the Paladin's turn. Good old Paladin. What are you going to do? I am going to actually take a pause real quick. If I can get this. Alright, so now it's the Paladin's turn. So the Paladin, bad news, does have a Durgar, so we're going to end up with another monster. Does have the Orc Smasher. But we're going to go on ahead. We're going to first of all move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just right there to 5. Even though he has a 6. He is also then going to attack the Orc Smasher. There we go. And he's going to attack with just a +8, and he does 1 point of damage. So that's going to be it. That's an easy hit. With the Orc Smasher having a 15 AC, so he easily hits. And 2, 4, 5. We're going to move to the exploration phase. Attack each hero on the active hero's tile. we're going to risk it. Loses 1 hit point of damage and is poisoned. So, bad news. He's going to end up taking hit points of damage, but he should be okay. Now the Roghar are going to go on ahead and activate. First of all, Roghar is going to move here. And that's just a move closer. That's not, he does not attack. This one, however, is going to explore. Oh gosh, we have another sentry. Oh, great. Orc Archer. I knew that, actually. Okay. Bad news. He's not within 2 tiles of me. So, he's going to activate, and we'll go this way. And we'll be next to the Orc Archer, and we'll be next to the Roghar. That actually ends the villain phase. That was actually really, really quick. Okay, next. We are going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we are next to, we get a +2 to hit with our magic sword. And I can do 2 points of damage with Furious Assault. So that's the good news. The Roghar has a 16 armor class. I have a +7 to hit with a +9 to hit. Finally, we hit something. Good job, Mr. Rogue. Okay, so our Rogue finally hits him. He is going to use Furious Assault, which is his daily power, which also gets, what's a utility power? It's a utility power. And it's also nice because it will, if someone rolls a 20, it does refresh. So that's really kind of cool, and it's actually the first chance I've had to use it, because he's been missing everything. You know, like not hitting it. Let's roll a 2, shall we? Okay, so he is now moved. His exploration phase is an encounter card. The active hero flips up a daily power belonging to any hero. Oh. I am going to do the Paladin, the Arching Smite, attack 1 or 2 adjacent monsters is now back up. Nice. Oh, that is exactly what was needed. Okay. We then go on ahead and activate his monsters. He has the Dragon Shield and the Grell. We'll both move 1 closer to, 1 tile closer, and that's all they're going to do. Now for the fun part. We go to Cleric. Cleric is going to be using Blade Barrier in just a few moments. First, we're going to do is move. Let's see. Where does cards go? Oh, they're right here. Okay. Within 1 tile. Okay, so we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to attack the Orc Archer. Oh, hold it. Oh, this is not good. The Grell has 2 hit points, so I'm going to attack the Grell. Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense. Attack 1 monster within 1 tile of you, and I'll be able to regain a hit point. So I have a +6 plus my Staff of Elementals is a +8. The Grell has a 15, 7 or better. And we get a 6. You. Okay. If you hit, nope, I don't get a point. So I'm going to go on ahead and then move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am then going to toss Blade Barrier. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And there's a reason why that makes sense. Okay, so the good news is we're going to take out the club. This is a great power. Choose a tile within 2 tiles of you. Place 5 Blade Barrier tokens on 5 different squares on that tile. When a monster is placed on a square with a Blade Barrier token, remove that token and deal 1 point of damage to the monster. There. Okay. Yeah, because if monster shows up, I want him hit. And in theory, if they move to there, so no matter what, they're gonna take damage. Okay. We then take his monster, which is the Cave Bear. Moves 1 tile closer. We have an encounter card because we didn't do anything. Place 1 treasure token on any tile that does not have a hero on it. Oh, oops. It's only 100 gold. Oops. Okay, so. And we get to draw another encounter card. Attack the active hero and each hero within 1 tile of that hero. 8, dazed and poisoned. Now, this is what we save this stuff for. 2, 4, 5. We are going to bypass that. We are not playing with that one. Because if that hits, that's going to do a lot of damage. And I don't know how the Paladin gets double poisoned. I don't know how that one works. Okay. K-Bear is moved. Villain phase is over. It is now time for the Paladin. Oh, I forgot to get more tiles, so I need 3 more. 1, 2, 3. That's probably just all gold. 4. Wow, 1,000 gold. Nice. Okay. Paladin will go on ahead and okay, so we're going to move 5. We are also going to then use our Arching Smite as our, since we had it turned back over, thank you. Attack 1 or 2 adjacent monsters. Both of them are going to be adjacent. Both are going to take at least 1 point of damage, which automatically gets rid of the Orc Archer. We take another treasure for him. And we get some more gold, 200 gold. And +9. Boy, I wish he had that magic sword. The Duergar. Oh, I forgot to move him over here. The Duergar has a 16 hit points. 16 armor class. 9 plus 6 is 15. So I'm only going to do 1 point of damage to Duergar. So, and I am poisoned. I forgot to take a hit point off for being poisoned. I'm going to go on ahead and roll to see if I can be unpoisoned. I am going to use Virtue's Touch and end a condition. So I am no longer poisoned. And the Duergar gets to attack. He has a +8. And I have a 17. Misses with an 11. 3 plus 8 for an 11. So that's good news. Exploration phase. I forgot to pull an encounter card. Attack each hero on the active hero's tile. After the attack, move each hero to the After the attack, move each hero on the active hero's tile to an adjacent tile. Okay. +8. Misses, but still take 1 point of damage. So, and I'm going to move him 1 tile away. Now, why that doesn't attack the Duergar is beyond me. That would be really nice. I'm just saying. Oh, and we're going to get the treasure, by the way. Which, as we said before, is 100 gold. Okay. Everybody's attacked. Everybody is done. We move back up to the whatchamacallit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to move adjacent to the Duergar. And we're going to use our magic sword to do a hit. We get a +7, +2 is a +9. Duergar has a 16. And we just make it 16. So we do take out the Duergar. So good news is he is gone. Bad news, since we're not exploring, we do get an encounter card. Frenzied Leap. If a monster is on the same tile as the active hero, that hero takes 2 damage. Otherwise, draw a monster card and place its figure on the closest tile with an unexplored edge. And it's a smasher. Really. Okay. That also means the Orc Smasher is going to activate. We're going to move within 1 tile. It moves to the adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a heavy mace. +9. I have bracers of defense or AC or protection or something. So I have a 17. The Orc Smasher attack gets a +9. And a 25 total will easily hit, and I take 1 point of damage from the Smasher. Okay. Also, I have not taken a lot of damage. I also have not done a lot of healing. Okay. So that's going to end his turn. That moves us down to the Cleric. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Dragon Shield. Grell moves. Takes 1 point of damage. Dragon Shield moves. Takes a point of damage and dies. shield goes over there, and we get another 100 gold pieces. Okay. So, good news is we're making some progress. Bad news, Bear's gonna die next turn. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Cleric can use a Sacred Flame, get a +2 AC. Choose an adjacent monster. Okay, no. Within one tile, if you hit. Okay, so I'm going to move forward up one tile. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no problem. I am on the same tile as the Paladin. Kind of intentional here because both these guys need some help. Attack one. Sacred Flame. Attack a monster within one tile. If you choose yourself or one hero on your tile, that hero regains one hit point. So I am going to try and heal the Paladin. We have a +6 to hit. The Smasher has a 9. And the Elementals, because he's within one tile, I get a +2. The 17 is going to easily hit. So the Orc Smasher does take 1 point of damage, which means he's at half power. I do get to heal the Paladin for 1 hit point. Okay, we then activate the Cave Bear, who is going to move forward and is going to take a Blade Barrier and dies. Bear. Oh, shoot. Counter card. Draw a tile from the bottom of the tile. Place this next to an explored edge. Okay, I am going to place it here. Oh, please tell me. I'll take that snake now. I was afraid of that. Okay, so this is going to get ugly. I'm glad we don't have a super villain on this. Because if we did, I would be in a world of hurt right now. And I was just thinking, I've avoided Legion Devils this turn. What is this? Now, I know I saw the Legion Devil earlier. I do not see him. There he is. Okay. Legion Devil. And now we go to the villain phase. Which we already did half of the villain phase. But that's okay. Move one forward. Okay. I see what's coming. I'm going to have to do... Okay, I probably should set these guys up correctly. Our rogue, who is kind of bad, is going to have some fun here. Okay. Oh, that was the Cleric's turn. Okay. We move back down to the Paladin. Oh, you know, I should have nixed that one. Oh, well. Okay. Paladin's turn. One, two, three, four, 5. we're just going to move adjacent to the orc. We're also going to have him there so he can take the most amount of damage. Well, actually, he can't. But he will use nope. Choose one monster within one tile of you. Place the monster adjacent to... Oh, place it adjacent to here. Okay, so we're just going to attack the orc. That's going to be an easy hit and a death. Our smasher is gone. We get another... And we get 200 gold. And we get an exploration. That ends his hero phase. Okay, I should have done that earlier. Oh well. Volcanic Burst. Attack each hero on the active hero's tile. Good job. +6. First of all, to the Paladin, that'll be a 19. That is 3 points of damage. We are down to 1 hit point. +5 +6 is an 11. That's not going to hit the orc, but he does suffer minimum 1 point of damage. Discard the card. And we go back up to our orc. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can move 6. I am going to then use our Tornado Strike. Attack 4 times. Each attack can be against any monster on your tile. After attacks, place the hero on any square. After the attacks, place your hero on any square on your tile. It doesn't really matter because I'm not too worried about it. But we get 4 attacks. And the good news, they only have 1 point of damage. But I gotta get rid of all 3 of them. And they have a 16. But I also have a +2 for my magic sword. You gain a +2 bonus attack rolls against adjacent monsters. They are all adjacent. So I got a +9. And I can't roll a 7. There's 1. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, we got 1 out. Bad news, 2 are still left. The Grell is going to then move forward and take out the last blade, this blade barrier. I'm sorry, going to move forward and take out that blade barrier. That's it for the Grell. So good news is I can actually avoid some stuff. Exploration phase, I get a Kobold Warren, draw 5 monsters, discard any monster that is not a reptile. I'm cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reptile, devil, reptile, reptile. They go to the bottom. I am going to have to shuffle these up because I've got 2 snakes, 1 kobold, and Lord knows I do not want that kobold. Okay. So that'll be 1, 2. I was doing odd evens, by the way. Probably should have said that one out loud. Okay, so that's all I have to do for that event. Discard the card. We move to the villain phase. Good news. No villains. And it's the Cleric's turn. We're going to use Sacred Flame. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to get a +6, +2. So we have a +8. So we need 8 or better. We get an exploration phase. We get an encounter card. Bullseye. Attack the active hero. +10. I'm okay with that. That's a 20. Lose 1 point of damage. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hit points left. Okay. We move down to Paladin. Oh, Legion Devils attack. Problem is, they're going to attack the Orc. Fortunately, he has a 15 plus a 2, which is a 17. That's going to be a miss, and that's going to be a hit. Legion Devil does 1 point of damage. And he still has, oh, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of damage left. That moves us to the Paladin, who only has 2 hit points, 1 hit point left. He is going to do a attack one adjacent monster. Choose a monster that's within 1 tile of you. Place that monster adjacent to your hero. So we're going to do that. And we're going to move one of these Legion Devils here. +8. Takes them out. And that leaves 1 Legion Devil left. We do an exploration phase, which means we get an encounter card because we didn't explore. Attack the active hero, 8 plus dazed. 1 plus dazed. I'm actually going to... miss. Awesome. Discard the card. Move on. Villain phase. There are no villains on him. Cleric. Rogue. Rogue is going to go on ahead and attack. He gets a +2, +7, so that's a +9. 9 plus 18 is 25. 9 plus 18 is 27. That takes care of these guys. We do get an encounter card. Choose a damaged monster. Awesome. So, no damaged monsters. Cleric. Okay. Bless. Oh. Nice. You and a hero on your tile regain 2 hit points. So we're going to use healing him. And we get 2 hit points back. 1, 2, 1, 2. So we're going to go through the door. And our cleric is going to reveal a snake and an orc archer. About time these dumb snakes start showing up. Oh, and we get a treasure for the... There we go. 300 gold. Orc Archer, Orc Archer. Oh, brother, where art thou? Okay. Orc Archer and a snake. And those go on to the Cleric. Both. So they are both going to attack. We have a 17 armor class. He's going to attack with a punch for +6. Hits for 1 point of damage. Snake is going to attack. 12 plus 7 is 19. So that will be a poisoned. And that's the end of the turn. Okay. Paladin. We are going to use that Divine Challenge again. He is within 1. We're going to pull him out. I feel the snake can stay there because the snake's going to poison him more. I don't know. So Divine Challenge. We're going to challenge the monster. We have a +8. Okay, at least the Orc Archer is next to someone, so it's going to be a punch, not an arrow. Okay. We get an encounter card. Attack the active hero. +8, 2, and a poisoned, and minimum 1. Yeah, what the heck. But that's a miss. Minimum 1 point of damage. That's okay. We can live with that. Back up to our rogue. We are going to move up and attack. Because with our magic sword we get a +2. That's a +9. 13. Miss, I'm going to cry. 14. And that will take care of our Orc Archer. We do have to have an encounter card. So if no monsters are in play, discard this. Choose a monster, draw a tile from the bottom of the tile stack. Place that next to unexplored area closest to that monster. Draw a monster card and place its figure on a new tile. So we only have one monster, and there's only one place that is near open. So I am going to place it, but I am going to place it here. Just so it stays on and I don't have to deal with moving the dungeon again. But I am going to move them forward by 1 right off the bat. Monster. Another snake. We can live with another snake. Okay. Oh, and snake moves forward by 1. Okay. We then move to the we're going to go on ahead, the Cleric, we're going to go on ahead and use Sacred Flame. Hopefully we'll hit and get a 15 plus 6 is 21. That's 1 point for the snake is gone. We have recovered the backpack. Now we just need to... Oh, he takes a point of damage for being poisoned. We're going to go on ahead and roll, see if we recover from the poison. We are shooken off the poison. And that's basically the game. If we want, we can try, see if we can sneak back out. So we have the gear. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull an encounter card. Attack each hero. Yeah, I'll take it. That's for the Orc, for the Cleric, and the Paladin. Paladin's down to 1 hit point. This could actually be dangerous. Okay. And the snake moves 1 forward. That's no big deal. Okay, next turn is the Paladin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's going to go on ahead and have to draw an encounter card for exploration. Each hero takes 1 point of damage. What the heck? Paladin is unconscious. They'll take 1 point of damage. There are no monsters in play. Goes back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I forgot I had this. Do I want to do this? Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull the ally deck, and he'll be in next turn, next game. That's that one. Cleric 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can he do anything? Bless. Each hero within 1 tile of you gains +2 out. Saving grace. When you or any hero on your tile regains 1 hit point or more, that hero can. Oh, bummer. Okay. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and use a healing search. He gets 4 hit points. We're actually gonna go on ahead and level him. 2, 4, 5 points to level him out. That gets him 2 extra hit points. And we're going to use the healing surge for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I can do all that in one fell swoop, but we're going to try. Okay. He is regained, and he gets to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Oh. I have 2 encounter cards. First one. When looking... Okay. That's no big deal for lost. And we're gonna... No. 2, 5 points. Earthquake is gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Encounter card. Each hero that is currently poisoned takes another point of damage. Draw another encounter card. Choose a monster on any hero's tile that move 1 closer to the active hero. And he also moves up 1. We're good. And that means the Paladin's out, the Rogue is out, and lastly, the Cleric is out. So that's the game. Thank you for joining Simply Solo Playthroughs. Please like and subscribe. I hope you have enjoyed this round of Wrath of Ashardalon. This was Roghar's gear. Oh, I forgot to read the end. You found a hidden treasure chamber, and you see Roghar's distinctive... Oh, when you revolve a pot. All that stands between you and the gear are a pair of guards. As soon as the monsters spot you, they sneer and prepare to attack. Okay, so they were going to go after me. Surprise. Well, thank you for joining us. I hope you have enjoyed this. Please like, subscribe, and come back and see some more. Because we'll be doing Wrath of Ashardalon, adventure number 4, which is the Mysterious Chamber. And we will be having a 4th hero.